what sparked the interest in photography or the love that you have for photography?
Okay, so I was a journalism student first before I did this. So
Guys, we must set a challenge for Lerato for her to choose her own subject. Or if you want to be a subject, leave a comment down below and you get yourself a nice professional, classy nude.
Okay. I accept.
Right?
I accept
That's
the challenge. Because me as a subject?
No. You as a photographer.
Okay.
Sanbanani, everyone. My name is Zowey N, aka Zowey_N, and today we are with the beautiful Lerato, who is a photographer. She's going to tell us more about the industry she's in and why she chose this industry, and give some advice to young women who are also interested to be in the photography industry. Before you watch the video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and also if you have any questions that you'd like to ask her, make sure that you leave your questions on the comment section.
Save me for myself. I don't want it.
Welcome to MayjorPlug.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, oh my God.
Thank you for having us, and you can see the setup, guys. I hope you can see. She set everything up for us, so you can see. Thank you for the effort. Lovely, it's very beautiful. So the first question that I'm going to ask you is, can you please tell our subscribers more about yourself so they can get to know you a bit?
Okay, as she said, I'm Lerato, I'm a biggest Dali, and I'm a photographer. I've been at it since 2017. Yeah, 2017. I got into it because of school. So I really didn't think I'd end up being a photographer, but here we are.
Okay.
So that's the vibe.
Okay, this is going to lead me to my second question, which was actually going to be, what sparked the interest in photography or the love that you have for photography?
Okay, so I was a journalism student first before I did this. So I studied Rosebank College. I did journalism for 2 years, right? So the second year we had a semester module, photography. So it's just an intro to the basics of what photography is, what it entails, but it was more focused on photojournalism more than anything.
Oh yeah.
But it was a semester module which ended so quickly, and I felt like I wanted to know more, and I wanted to, the interest just got the better of me, and then I decided let me just go, because I didn't know how to start. I didn't have a camera, I didn't have that knowledge, so I decided to go to school. And then I registered, got TUT, and then I started 2017, and the rest is history,
That's so amazing that a module within the major that you were studying triggered this interest for photography. That's so amazing.
Another thing, it was more because I started, I think, detaching myself from journalism and the writing, because when I was still studying, that's when I got to know what journalism is about, chasing stories, going after people, being people's business.
Being people's business.
Nah, man, that's not me. First of all, I don't like people like that, to be approaching them about their problems and their lives. So the interest was to write, and there's more to journalism than just writing. So I got detached from that, and I guess my love went on the other side
That's interesting. So, okay, we know that with photography, it's a very male-dominated industry.
Oh my God, it's
my God. I can imagine the amount of egos that you, female photographers have to deal with. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the challenges that you're in a male-dominated industry? And obviously, you know that as a woman, you have to prove yourself 10 times more to be worthy to be in this industry. You don't have to, but the reality is,
the thing is, in general, women are not taken serious for shit, right?
True.
It's worse in this industry. Even you can see the female photographers that are making it are very few. With one hand. And it's even more challenging when you want to book for something when people approaching you, they expect you to, you know, charge less. They
Less.
expect
Yes.
you to do less. Whereas if it's a dude, you know, or they're trying to milk on you, you know, they're trying to make moves on you. And bruh, the disrespect is real. It's real. And I haven't even experienced the corporate world of it. You know, I'm a freelancer, and that's the only experience that I have right now. I can only imagine how it is when you are doing it in a corporate space. And I've heard stories, even with the female photographers that I've seen or know about, they will tell you the same thing. The challenge is the same. It's embarrassing all over. Yeah, and most of the photographers that are making it right now are male. You know, and I had a chat with one of my friends actually. He's a photographer as well. We went to the same school, same class and everything. And, you know, I guess maybe with the effort that he puts in more, obviously effort counts. And he's slowly making it, but he's been at it more than me. Longer than me, but he's only making it now. You know, and the thing that I think annoys me the most is how oversaturated photography has become. And now they're using influencers. Now they're using people that are getting more clicks and likes on their posts rather than people who do it professionally. You understand? Yeah. So they're going with, like, I don't know, kadi trendy. The more followers you have, the more you are entitled to get something, you know, to get gigs, to get. I mean, my Instagram account is very small. I for one, I don't like Instagram like that or social media like that, right? I have it because I want to be in the know of what's happening. So you can imagine, I have the skill, I have the experience, I have all of those things, I have the qualification, but my numbers don't match that on social media.
But why do you think that though? Do you think is it still sort of like a male-dominated situation, or is it the thing of maybe you're not putting as much effort as you would want to?
Probably more of the effort than the male-dominated. I mean, we can complain as much as we want to some extent. At the end of the day, we evaluate the whole what are you doing? You know, to change that. What are you doing to, you know, to be in there, to have a seat on the table? You know, it's also a thing of when now it's on, you know, to get recognized. And I think also I've been only now trying to challenge myself to utilize social media and to put myself out there. And because when I know they look at social media is everything. It's everything. Even companies, they look at social media. You know,
exactly.
If you come and you're qualified and you're good on paper, that doesn't mean shit to them.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean
the numbers on social media that mean.
Doesn't mean that you're gonna guarantee them clients. You're gonna guarantee them money. So these people who have those followers, they kind of guarantee the amount of people and the branding, the traction, the brand is gonna get the deals. You know, it's hard for small accounts like mine, but you know, trying to change that.
Please, guys, if you're watching right now, go like and go subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, I have a channel.
Go follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's lovely pictures, but everything is going to be in the screen, in the description below. So make sure that we need to grow that account.
Please, guys. Oh my God.
We need to grow that account. So the other question that I have for you is that for a young female or for a young girl who wants to be in the industry that you are in, which is photography, what advice would you give them, or where would you say, okay guys, this is where I'll advise you to start?
Yeah. You know, I don't know, because there's no manual to making it. You know, some people make it because of pure luck, some people determination. But for me, I guess I can say, like I said, I decided to pursue photography because I decided to go the school route. You know? There are people who are making it who never went to school.
Self-taught.
You know, self-taught. All they had was a camera, and they started playing around with it, and they got comfortable with the camera. Then they decided, you know what, I'm going to learn about the industry, I'm going to learn about what's needed, you know. There's no formula. For me, school worked personally because I wanted to fulfill that thing, I have a qualification in this thing.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell people that if you want to go to school, do it for the reasons that you want to look back and say, I'm proud of this. You know, not because somebody said, skolo, you know, because one skolo first of all, already. You don't need the pressure of somebody who school and then you don't like it.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
So I pursue qualifications. I'm on my 3rd qualification, and
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pursuing it for myself. You know, and people would
That's
ask,
self-fulfillment.
people will ask, why are you studying photography? Why do you go to school for photography where you could? It's for me.
It's for you.
Yeah, for me to have that.
Really,
so I guess I would say the young girls that are watching or want to aspire being in the industry, whether it's art industry, whether it's TV industry, the media space. It's big and it's broad.
It's broad.
I guess know yourself and know what you want and why you want to get into it.
I love that.
You know? Yeah, there's no formula. I wouldn't say it's a song and then you guarantee to get that. I mean,
I love that.
yeah, for yourself.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go more into your work and your photography, right? How would you describe your photography? How would you describe the work that you do? What is it inspired by?
Okay, so I specialize in portraiture. So I love portrait. I love portrait photography, and when I started, I didn't think I'd be working with people as much as I do because I'm very introverted until I'm comfortable around people, and then you know, I never thought that I'd be working with the amounts of people that I've worked with so far, and I guess I tried to step out of my comfort zone. So I decided, let me work with people, capture people, you know, the emotions they face, and that was the reason getting into it. And then while I was in it, I saw what there's an art to it, you know. So I do clean commercial portraits, right? Because I'm trying to chase the paper one, and artistically, I would like to do themed photography, but that requires budget. But that's still gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's still gonna happen, you know. But that's the kind of photography I like. That's the kind of photography that, you know, sparks my interest. I do like fashion photography, but I'm not that knowledgeable with it yet. I'm still learning. You always learning. Forever learning. Forever learning. So I do clean portrait photography, commercial photography, I guess. And some people would do like over-the-top photography. I have a friend that does boudoir photography, and he puts an art to it. You know,
that's nice.
Yeah, so you gotta find your niche.
Your niche.
Find something that works for you. And I'm still finding myself artistically, you know.
That's beautiful.
And yeah, I guess I'm still learning and I'm trying to explore different things. But for the most part, I was doing it for school. And Koskolong, they require they give you a brief, do this, and then you know you deliver. And Honano, I'm trying to
venture out,
venture out for myself, and the ideas that I have that wouldn't necessarily they would go for Koskolo. I'm gonna do it for myself,
That's nice.
and hopefully get clients and.
So you will get clients.
Please.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
If you're looking for a photographer,
please, guys,
you know,
I'm
looking for a portrait to hang in your room,
you know,
please make
I
sure
like
that you
those,
book her.
like a memory that you can have and hang.
Exactly.
That's the kind of photography
I've
I
seen
like.
your photography. It's very clean. I
Thank
like
you.
it so much. It's very clean.
Thank you.
And it's weird because when you think portrait, of course, it's like, oh, this is Fatayako.
No.
But there's a story there.
And I build a mood board of how I'm trying to have the look, you know. I try to make it as artistic as possible, but like I said, I'm still trying to researching. I'm still trying to see how else can I do, because I'm not comfortable being outside, you know. I can look on there and shooting, all eyes on me, and I don't like that. It gives me anxiety that people are watching, and then people are gonna come asking questions, and then I'm on the spot, and then I cringe, and then I freeze. So when I'm in the studio or when I'm in my room, I turn that into a studio, and then I'm comfortable, and then I can shoot. But I've been told not to be comfortable in the studio and try and do a lot of outdoor. So I'm gonna do that moving forward.
You've done a couple of outdoor though. You've worked with a brand in Eastern area.
Yeah, Bargain Babe. How do they pronounce it?
Bargain Babe.
Is it Babe? I don't know.
I think it's Brian.
I wanted to ask them the other day and I forgot. But yeah, I worked with them.
How was that? Actually?
Oh my god, it was so much fun. But we were exhausted. Like things were going wrong. You know, you planned something to the T. And then they end up going left.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting the shows we wanted. But initially what we planned, we got to execute. It's just the small one, and I think we couldn't control the weather. That's
out of your control.
Yeah, that's another thing I hate about being outside. We couldn't control the weather. It was too windy. And yeah, but yeah, it was fun. I like working with Chloe. I've worked with her. Like, yo, that girl umpepile throughout my schoolwork. Like, whenever I'm like, dog, I'm trying to shoot, she's down. You know?
Oh yes, most of her pictures are from you. Her portraits actually.
Yes.
Actually,
that's
so
interesting. Yeah, so Kalam Paper from first year, like first
she's
year,
gorgeous. She's
and
a beautiful
my
face.
god, right?
She has a beautiful face.
So Kalam Paper, first year, second year, third year, I'm on my fourth year, and she's there. So here's the plug, right? Like that girl, umpepile throughout what I'm trying to do. And she's always down, you know. She's always down to shoot and working with when I thought about. Okay, they have a brand with her friend. How about we do something together and let me shoot for something that you can use for social media because I was shooting for school. So whatever they can use it for anything that they want. You know,
it's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win at the end of the day. You know, it was so much fun. Yeah, it was the first shoot I had this year.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
And within the photography industry, who do you look up to? Who's that one female photographer that you look up to? Like, you know what, her work is amazing.
There's this girl, right? Her name is Elle, and she goes by Black Milk. I think you guys must check her out on Instagram. Her work is amazing, and she does commercial. That's the thing. She does what I want to do, you know. And I'm sure even if you can ask her the same question you're asking me, it's probably hard to break because she works with a lot of male photographers, and when you're female, come on. You know, they tend not to take you seriously, but I love her work. Her work is clean, it's artistic, it's, you know, you get to see when she's creative and stuff like that. I love her. And I guess a few that are starting out and trying to, just not remembering their names right now, but I right now I'm following all things girl power. Like
yes, girl power, all the time.
All the time.
And within the space that you're in, how do you make sure that you broaden your horizon and you're not in a closed fixed box? As you say that you're an introvert. And, you know, I know how it is being an introvert. When you're comfortable in one space, it's like,
that's it.
It's fine. Yeah. I'll figure this out. I don't want to, But how do you make sure that you broaden your horizon and you're not sticking to one sort of style?
That's really hard for me. It's really hard. And, I've been struggling with that. Specifically that, you know, because I've been comfortable with what I know I can do best. You know, I trust this formula. This works for me. You know, why fix was not broken. You understand?
Exactly.
But for the most part, school has helped me.
I love that.
Do different things. Because school they challenge us. You know, we understand you're passionate about this direction, but do this and this and this and this. I was even telling Sisi this other time. They taught us every kind of photography. There's no photography that I cannot do. You know, and that showed me that you are capable of doing other things. It's just I'm passionate about this. But that's I guess how I'm comfortable doing other things. I broadened my horizons. I guess school really helped me.
I like that.
But personally, I've been struggling. But it's something that I'm willing to change, and I'm gonna change.
But the mere fact that you are working with people, outside and approaching people, working locally outside your comfort zone, I get you like shooting inside.
And it's hard approaching, ne? It's hard. It's very hard. It's one of the things I struggle with approaching people.
People love free photography. They love free photography.
I know, right? But the thing is, it's me. It's a personal thing, me approaching. Okay, do you want to try to do this? You try to do that, and Yeah, and I guess I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared of someone saying
stems from that.
You know, it comes from that, and it's always been a thing that I struggle. Sometimes I would tell a friend, and then a friend would do it for me. You know, approach somebody. Yo, I have a photography friend. You know, trying to shoot. I had this thing. Go campus. We were from arts campus, right? So we in an arts campus. Everybody's artistic, creative. Everyone. But most artists are very introverted. You know. So me approaching, I'm also thinking, she or he might not be comfortable with the idea of being photographed. You know. I guess I put myself in an artistic shoe. Normal.
How,
if somebody approached me, how would I feel? You know.
True.
So then I was told, no, don't think that. Don't be in your head about it. It's a failure. It's a failure. Yeah, just to approach. So I'm trying to change all of the comfort zone and
They always say that there's so much growth outside our comfort zone. So for us to grow, we need to get out of our comfort zone. Exactly. So with working with people, how do you deal with difficult clients or a difficult person that you shoot? How do you deal with that? Rude or they don't listen to direction?
Luckily, I've never experienced that.
Really?
Like,
I'm so lucky.
Like I've worked with really amazing people and understanding and patient. You know, I guess the only thing would be you know, like I did today.
She's actually outing herself.
You know, not being punctual, but you know, there are things in life that are out of your control, and I try to understand. Maybe they couldn't control that. And another thing would be people disappointing, especially if I approach and ask for your help and you agreed, and then on the day of the shoot or day before, and you tell me you can't make it. And those are the challenges that I'm having. But more rudeness, you know, difficult people, I've never had that. Yet. Emphasis on yet. I've never had that yet. So I've been blessed, and I guess I was lucky enough to have
very understanding
people. Yeah,
that's amazing. So with all the projects that you've done, which would you say is the most challenging projects that you've worked on, and how did you manage to get through that?
Okay, this one time it was a school assignment. We were told to go photograph cars, so it was a car commercial photography, you know, and you are in charge of the whole creative process, you know, the idea, the execution, all of that, right? I had a plan in my head, I had a plan on paper, and it seemed, you know, to the T, right? So I approached a friend, she worked at a dealership, dude, hook me up with a car, you know, can you ask your manager if I can come shoot? Luckily they agreed, you know, everything was fine. I got there. Oh my god, the lighting was not proper. The car is big. I'm alone. I don't have an assistant. I can't ask my friend. You know, she's at work, and that was challenging. And I guess I told myself, never again I'm doing car photography unless I have a team that I can work with. Because that's another thing that I realized. You cannot do shit alone, guys.
I hope you guys are taking that.
And something that I'm really learning. You cannot do things alone. You can't. You need help. You need people. You know, approach help. Approach people. And I guess I could have asked somebody to come assist me, but also people have plans. You know, people. It's somebody else's time. And I thought, no man, let me just go. I can do this. I can, you know. You can do this. Kanti, this will fail, you know. But I was there and I spent money to get there. So I was like, let me shoot. Let's see how it works out. And it was fail. I didn't even submit those pictures. It was a fail. So that was I guess the most challenging thing I've had so far.
Let's go to your favorite
Okay.
project that you've worked in, and why was that your favorite?
Okay, so I had a series that I did.
Oh,
it was titled 7 deadly sins. So I use the 7 deadly sins as an inspiration.
Oh yes, I've actually seen those.
Yes.
It's
So
beautiful.
yeah. So that I did that. It was a theme that I gave myself, and I decided, let me use the 7 deadly sins as inspiration, because I'm also religious, and I was like, how can I use, get inspiration from Google and stuff like that. So I used the sins that I do daily, And that was my favorite project. I had so much fun researching it. I was doing a lot of research, played with a lot of color.
I loved those.
I approached people and they were keen, my crazy ideas. Okay, dude, at the end of the day, they are posed and clean. But having to tell somebody and explain, okay, my theme is 7 deadly sins, and I need you to look like this, come with a specific color. Your makeup needs to look like this. And they're kind of like, they're not getting the vision. But, that was my favorite thing that I did. And I enjoyed those photos. They came out beautifully when the portfolio was printed. Yeah, that was my favorite, amongst others. I have others, but that was my favorite, series that I did. Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question that a lot of people ask photographers, which is a question personally, I like asking photographers.
Okay.
What is your take on nude photography? Would you do it, or have you ever done it before?
Me as a subject?
No. You as a photographer.
Okay. Because, wow. No. But as a photographer, I guess I've thought about it. I've assisted a friend that does the boudoir. I've been in an environment with naked men, and you don't know where to look, and you're like. But what's amazing, if the person you're photographing is comfortable, come on, it flows, and that's what I realized. There are people who are comfortable in their skin. There are people who they're willing to get captured. The way that they are, and. It's amazing. I don't think I'll do it personally for my own projects, but I've assisted a friend that does it. Like he does it, he runs with it, and that's the only thing that he focuses on right now. And I've only shot like half naked, like topless. I've only shot topless men, and but I don't know. I don't know if me being in control of the whole shoot.
If you'd like. If you'd like, guys, we must set a challenge for Lerato, for her to choose their own subject. Or if you want to be a subject,
my God,
leave a comment down below, and you get yourself a nice professional, classy nude. Okay. I accept.
Right? I accept
That's
the challenge. Because already I have ideas running in my head. Let's do this. Yeah.
If you are interested, you can comment down below, and we'll see how we choose you, man. We'll figure it out. You know, it's fun, you guys. You must tell MayjorPlug to have me all the time. You see? Yeah, shoot a man, Before we end our interview, I want to know too. We are in a pandemic right now. How has that affected your work? How has that affected you doing your job? How has that affected the flow, the creativity? I mean, you're creative. How has that affected you within your working space?
I guess it started when hard lockdown hit. Last year. I didn't create for the whole 2020, right?
That's crazy.
And I guess I used the excuse of so I had a 9 to 5, right? Wake up, go to work, come back. Next stress, creating, But I have always used that as an excuse why I wasn't, creating or shooting. But I was hiding the fact that, oh my God, it was hard. It was hard. One, people are going through the most. Everybody right now is going through a lot. You understand?
True.
Everybody's going through a lot, and when you're in a creative space or field, you want your ideas to be heard. You want to and you want people that you're approaching to just come as they are, and then they do what they do. Unfortunately, no. 2020 was hard, and I was watching. I was not creating, but I was watching the creators that I know, creative people that I know, photographers that I know, that have. We graduated 2019, right? So 2020, we're trying to break into the industry. We're trying to go into workspace and work. But how when everything was locked down, everything was shut down.
It was shut down. Level 5.
Everything was shut down. I was going crazy.
As a creative,
You know?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
So,
as a creative.
yeah, lockdown really played a huge role on why I was not creating, and I know people that haven't been creating because of the same reasons.
Yeah.
People were not getting booked, you know, especially event photographers.
Oh.
Events were shut down. Even when I know there are events, but you know,
I can understand.
that's not the bag that you want.
Want.
You understand? So yeah, lockdown. People don't talk about this enough. It really played a huge role, and it gave a huge toll on creatives. A lot. You know, because they're not performing, they're not creating. You know, when I know most of them are just chasing bag. That's, you know, secure the bag. It's the boring corporate stuff. You know, those pay the bills. Right?
Exactly.
But they don't push the passion. You understand?
True.
So yeah, lockdown. Yeah, it's been.
What
it's
did
been
you
real.
take from that? Like, as much as there was a lot of negatives and a lot of downsides of lockdown,
Yeah.
what did you take from that? What did you learn from them? If next time this happens,
Yeah.
which I mean, it's still happening,
Yeah,
but
it's still happening.
what did you take from it that, okay, now I can be within a lockdown, but I've learned 1, 2, 3 from...
I think plan for plan A, B, C, D, all the alphabets, all of them, because one moment you're on level 2, the next one level 5.
True.
You understand? You booked an event, you booked to shoot the next thing.
They
So
cancel.
have a plan B. If you're an event photographer and you plan for it, and the events you plan ahead, maybe a month ahead, and then lockdown is just abrupt. It's just immediate.
Out of
You know,
nowhere.
our president announces on a Sunday. You know, you're shooting on the Monday. It's shut down. Have a plan B of another kind of shoot, or secure a bag of product photography. You know, still shots. You know, those type of things that don't require a lot of people in the room. You know, plan. I think what I took from this was plan. Have a plan. Have a solid plan. Always prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Prepare for
All the time. At
all
this point.
Oh my God! Because wow, at this point,
Prepare for
the worst. Yeah, I think that's what I learned personally. Plan everything to the T, you know, and don't just go for one. Have multiple streams of income, guys. But when
Make sure.
If that one gets cancelled, you know, you have something. You know, yeah. I guess planning. Yeah, planning.
So we're almost done with the interview, but before we finish, we want to see what creates the magic, or what assists to create the magic, because she creates the magic. There's the baby. Tell us more about your baby. Tell us more. What's her name? You know, camera's Canon V68 2019.
Alright,
all the
so
details.
I don't have a name for my baby. My baby is nameless, right? But I have so many memories and so many things I attached to it, right? One, it's the first professional camera that I've ever had. And I have a small Anyana baby that my grandmother bought me when I was, you know, I told her I'm going to study photography, and they send the requirements of what's needed for the portfolio. Camera. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. This one time we went to town, QSD, and then we were shopping for other things. And then she's like, how about the camera for the school? Did I not just melt? So I have another small Anyana baby that, got me in. Got me in. So I used that to create a portfolio to get in. And then I got in, and then I got this mother. This is the mother.
Please tell us about her.
Okay, so this is a D5300, right? I got this Koskolo. So I didn't buy this.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't buy this with my own money. But shout out to NSFAS. This is what you paid for. So I got this Koskolo, and we got this in first year. Yeah, the first year we got the cameras, and I've cherished this thing like with extra care.
Oh,
Like-
that's amazing.
like-
Love it.
I got an extra camera. You understand? And I've had it, and it's been working for me, even though I need to upgrade a lens. The body is still in great shape. I need to upgrade my lens because it has been through the most since 2017.
2017.
We're in 2021.
Woo!
And I'm still seeing the quality is it's going down a bit, and the more you shoot, the more my baby.
But we love her.
Yeah, we love her.
This
and
is the baby.
I got this from my friends in high school, so I've had this thing. So I was like,
Lovely.
let me put that,
I love that. Love that.
Yeah, this is the baby that
So
creates the magic.
what last words would you like to share with our subscribers in terms of, you know what, guys, if you really want to be in this industry,
I think be you, right? I know it's cliche and a lot of people use it, but it works. And for me, I guess I like exclusivity, right? I don't like people having access to me easily, Stand out, be mysterious if you will, Be that person that and like, what is she about? Let's get to know her, I guess. Be yourself, stand out, guys. You can never go wrong with being yourself.
True.
Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Don't look at these photographers that are making it and say I aspire to be that. Aspire to be you and the greater you that you can be. Somebody once asked me, who do you look up to? And honestly, I look up to myself. I don't look up to somebody that's gonna disappoint me tomorrow.
Exactly.
And then on the day, I have to cancel them.
I have to look for another person to look up to.
So no, I look up to myself, and I'm my biggest critique. I'm my biggest challenge. So I try to nurture that. So be yourself, guys. You can never go wrong with that.
Love that. I hope you guys took that, guys. Be yourself. There can never be another you.
I mean,
you're the only you that is there, right? Just keep on working on yourself. So where can people get you on social media, Instagram, YouTube, all those nice things?
Okay, so I have a YouTube channel there, and I was telling Susie that my channel is not necessarily a channel that a platform I want to use for whatever. I started it for me, to capture my journey throughout whatever I'm experiencing at whatever time. So I have a YouTube channel. It's called Living Lovely. So it's all things me. I try to. I haven't shot in a while. I should have done it behind the scenes for that. But I drop whenever I feel like it. I guess I haven't thought about a plan for that platform. I started it just to have something that I can record and say, yo, you started there and look where you are now. So I have that for that. And then I have Instagram where I usually share my work there. I haven't dropped in a while, but I'm a drop soon actually. I'm a drop soon. New work is coming this week. This coming week, Friday. This coming week. And also on my Instagram there's a link to that directs you to my portfolio, my entire portfolio. So it's Flickr, so it's on Flickr. So you click that and you get to see all the kinds of photography that I've done. And I guess I don't usually put my Twitter out there because I don't use it. I have Twitter just to be in the know. I don't interact that much. I really am, guys. I really am low key, and I'm comfortable with Akirate spotlight. I don't like being, talk of the town, I guess. But I want to be known for my work.
Yes. And that's why
so so Instagram, shout out, follow me on Insta. I have TikTok. And I posted a few videos playing around with TikTok. I think I'm gonna utilize that. I think there's a platform called TikTok. I have TikTok. It's also Lovely Pictures or Living Lovely. I'm not sure, but everything will be linked down.
Yes,
so I'm not gonna put my Twitter. I don't interact on Twitter. I just I use it to be in the know and retweet stupid things and just laugh. It's therapeutic. Like
for you
guys, Twitter is you get to escape your reality when you get there. And
Facebook.
No, not Facebook. I haven't had Facebook since 2016. I deactivated Facebook.
Facebook.
Oh my god, I don't have Facebook because And niggas say berekis. Like a month would go, guess I'd say go Facebook. So I saw no point. I deactivated the account. So I don't have that. So guys, please, my IG needs to be seen.
We are building the numbers.
Please guys, please.
On Lovely Pictures IG. Please go follow her. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I enjoyed this conversation.
I don't want to end.
Exactly. I don't want to leave. I want
Don't
to stay
leave.
here. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure that you share, subscribe, like, comment. Tell your mother to subscribe. Tell your mother's father. Tell your father's mother. Tell everyone to subscribe and share this video. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask Lovely Pictures, make sure that you leave the comments down below. And don't forget that we are looking for a subject for a classy and beautiful nude photo shoot. So if you're interested, leave the comments down below. And guys, it doesn't matter.
Come as you are. Come as you are.
If you have a body, you must
come through.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. MayjorPlug. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Save me for myself. I don't want any regrets. I need love and nothing else. Won't you take me?